Hello everyone, and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. Today, we got a match. Killswitch versus It's All Good, man. I'm excited. How are you, my favorite co-host of today? Getawhale.
Hi, favorite co-host of today. Wow, that's an honor. I'm doing great though, and we're bringing people the number 1 and 2 UGC teams right now in Highlander today.
Yeah, they're pretty far up. Pretty well within top 3 at least. One of the teams has to play Suki didn't work, which kind of is like the decider. I feel like those are like the three teams that's like competing for the top. I feel maybe stacked, maybe stacked or something.
Two skilled teams. I mean, they're number 1 and 2 right now. You're right. You know, one of them is yet to go against Suki, but for right now, anyway, at this point, they're. I mean, people know these teams. It's All Good and Killswitch. They're two skilled teams. You know, we don't have to say too much about them.
Except that they're both exceptionally good.
Yeah, of course.
They're both really, really good. So I think it's going to come down to pretty small margins, actually. I think it's going to be close. Unless one of the teams, like, figure out the other team's kryptonite and just crushes them, do the same thing over and over, and the other team doesn't have, like, a counter. That's, like, the only way I can see, like, this could be a roll. Other than that...
yeah, I mean, we're playing on Swiftwater, which is a PL map, and so unlike, say, last week on where we're playing King of the Hill, where those matches can always be so super close, PL isn't usually as close. What are your thoughts on PL playing Swiftwater today?
Like I've said before, when we've done this map in the past, and also when I played it in previous season, like 3 seasons I play this, and this map, if it doesn't 2-0, it goes down to who has the best stamina. Because like some players, they play and they're like really good for maybe like 30 minutes, and then their like accuracy and skill slowly starts to diminish, and they like progressively like lose that 100% focus that like keeps them in the top, and then they just sort of drop. And like this is what you feel at the end of this map if it's going to be some long rounds. Because this is a best of 3, and this map is long. Like we're talking 1.5 hour games here.
Yeah, it can get long for sure, and I mean, I'm watching right now snipers. This is a sniper paradise for you,
oh, yeah,
huh?
Man. I think like spies and soldiers and snipers pretty much love this map because it's like soldier has a lot of ledges, a lot of stuff you can jump around. Spies, there's so many hiding places, and snipers, there's so many tiny angles and spots that's really dark. You can stand like all the way in the back, and you pretty much nail the entire map. So it's going to be a lot down to K-Koth and Fanny, who's now called Ayn Harrier. For that's the snipers
right.
For K-Koth is for its the team that it's mints on. It's a Killswitch, and Ayn Harrier is for It's All Good. Also a Norwegian sniper, mind you. So
yeah, Fanny never using the name Fanny anymore. It's I've always got to figure out who he is. And so you think it'll be a 1 second lazy bear taking a bath, according to the game chat. So you think it'll come down mostly to the snipers and the spies, and I kind of agree with you. I think that these teams in UGC, I feel like they like playing this map. I feel like they like playing Swiftwater. What's your experience? Did you play this in comp back in the day?
Yeah, we played this a lot, but this map was like always a drag because it always took so long. And I felt like, you know, this map has like the UGC logo and everything on it, but it's like so long, and I think like in previous, I think like with discussions we kind of like said like, you know, maybe like just cut the map at the 4th point, cut down some time, because it's the last point that like really takes the longest because it's so hard to push.
Mm-hmm.
So
you say get rid of the last point altogether and just make it what, just a big wall at last?
Yeah, that's what we said in pregame. You're like, yeah. How'd you like cut off the last point with a knife? And I'm like, no, you're just going to hammer editor and remove it.
Right.
Put up a wall.
That would be interesting. I mean, it would certainly change the map. Now, worth mentioning that before we go on to, only one of these teams is still undefeated. These are both top teams, but It's All Good. Like we mentioned last week, they have lost to Suki already, so they're 3-1. Killswitch 4-0, and they're looking to go 5-0.
But they haven't played against Suki yet.
Well, they haven't played against Suki, no,
exactly.
But do you have predictions for this match? Any ideas?
I'm going to say Killswitch, just because they're 4-0, and just purely on stats, but like we saw last Monday with breakfast cereal, that isn't necessarily the case, you know, stats can lie.
Nothing is guaranteed in UGC or in comp, you know, any league, period. So yeah, it should be really good, and it should be a close match. These teams, they both know what they're doing. These teams.
Yeah, I think it's also kind of come down to how well, like, if one team, if their soldier can really shut down their sniper, that's gonna like help out a lot. If this, like, so they don't have the spy having to bother the sniper a lot. Like if the spy could just go for the medic or the demo or engineer. I think like engineer and sniper are like the key elements for good defense here.
Yeah, and there are a lot of flanks on this map as well, especially around, say, the second and third points. There's so many different routes and so many different ways to go. Not so much at last. So a lot of it does sometimes come down to what the soldiers are doing and the scouts and the engineers. And I mean, the spies. You can count the spies as a flanking class as well.
Yeah, so while we were waiting for people to get out of the bath and just generally get ready,
Yes.
I'm just going around, flying around the map, and I'm just going to look at the first point here. Usually what happens on the first point is either one of two things. Either the defending team just like, you know, screw it, let them just have it. They can have it for free. And looks like we're going live, actually.
Yeah!
We're going live, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. I'm HiGPS. With me is Getawhale. I'm gonna be watching.
That's me! I'm Getawhale. I heard my name.
Good.
Good.
So, one of the team has two medics because they're going to suicide. Doesn't really matter at this point. But that was
Classic
interesting.
2 medic
Okay,
setup.
cool.
Let's
Yeah.
look. I'm wanting to look at how red team is setting up. It looks like they're setting up in the tunnel.
Yeah, they're
defense.
basically doing what I was going to say when they started. Is that basically they're giving up this whole first area here for free, and maybe going to try and get their sniper and spy and maybe soldier to get a few picks. But this is pretty standard. My team usually used to hold inside the house here with the sentry and behind here and try and stall as much as possible, and then kind of hold the tunnel without a sentry, because like the sentry and the tunnel can sometimes get taken out pretty easily, but it all comes down to execution on the blue team's part and it's very like pyro dependent, especially in this little choke area.
Yep.
So
yeah, and sometimes we can see a little soft holds backing out of the tunnel. We've got a backwards teleporter, of course, set up by Mint as well, so it'll be key to see can the red team back out and get out in time from that.
So right now I'm just watching the KCOT cam, because really, like in the beginning, nothing is really happening, except that Chan killed the soldier, and that's like pretty much it. KCOT here in the tunnel. Let's take a look at.
Oh, red spy just stabbed blue spy, so that's one spy down.
Yeah.
So going down right away.
So you have the Infinity here. Everybody's just getting in position right now. Some soldier exchange, just the expendable classes being expended almost. So we're going to have this little engagement here. I think they're going to engage it as soon as the cart goes in, actually. So
yeah,
let's say
Nyack is
KCOT
spamming
is
out
down.
that tunnel
Nice work
already.
there by Nyack here. Doing some little spam action and taking out the sentry as well, I think. Let's see, where is...
So that's first point.
Let's see, where is... yeah, I mean, oh yeah, he actually took the sentry back using a teleporter, actually. Doing the strategy. So they actually just... There isn't really a whole lot of conflict right now. They're just kind of just slowly itching their way forward. Only a couple of kills there. And Pinky has 26 points because sandwich.
Wowee, that is great. So red combo holding up in this flank area right now. All four of them, including got the engineer and the gun all up there. So
KCOT does get spotted out and does get taken out by Inso. So the sniper is gone, and Pinky, he's just pretending he's a rock running there with the Fists of Steel. Uber popped coming in here. Sentry's on the high ground. Devilman is going to be able to maybe... Gets the engineer. Sentry gets taken out. Very nice push indeed. And the heavy didn't really do anything. He just stood there with his fists out. Which is,
yeah,
of course...
there's 4 down for red right now, and they've got to really be thinking about getting out. There goes the heavy.
Nice little headshot there. Coming out of... It's all good sniper. So, yeah, pretty convincing push so far. I mean...
Yeah. Red's kind of panicking to get up a defense at 3 now.
Yeah, so we're starting to see It's All Good's aggression here being really, really well. Gonna watch the Asda cam. He needs to make something happen. He sees the sniper and uses the revolver. Keeps using the revolver. Soldier comes in like, let me help you with that. Gives him.
And that's third point caps.
Wow, this is really quick. 2 minutes on the third point.
And Nyack just riding the cart. I mean, red can't get a defense up at all. Yeah, they didn't keep any height advantage there at 3, so it was impossible to do anything at 3, and now the soldiers caught behind. Red is in panic mode.
Look at their positioning, it's really good. Like
here comes blue Uber.
Yeah, and the spy is in a really good spot here. It's actually going to be ambassadoring, headshotting the pyro, actually, which is going to allow his team to just run forward and do the jumping business, and it's kind of just like a train wreck defense right now.
Has the blue cart stopped yet that you have seen?
Just slightly. They've always had people on it, and they've been cycling through, and they're being very dynamic here. Azdazd taking down Nyack. Of course, these nice little name changes. Soldier comes in here. Infinite. Gonna be try and taking out Bulo. Bulo hasn't died yet. Gets a sandwich. He's in good shape.
What? He hasn't died yet?
Not that I've seen.
Holy.
So,
that cart's still moving along.
So it looks like maybe Killswitch will get a foothold here at this point. And then they just have to hold the last point here for like, you know, how much minute? You get 4 minutes when they cap the 4th point? Something like that.
I don't know. I'm looking
Big
at the time they've been
backstab.
making so far is crazy. Yeah, there's a good stab there. Uber pop from blue now.
Counter Uber popped as well, but look at
It's
the
all
amount of
good.
blue
It's gonna
here.
back out.
It's just simply not enough. Well, maybe there's enough red. This mini sentry's doing a lot of work here. But yeah, it looks like this is where Killswitch finally got a foothold and didn't get pushed back all that much.
Yeah, it's all good. Just kind of coming up against the wall here. Absolutely, the Ubers are about even now, and so it may be a while before we push through here. Down goes the heavy.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice pick there. Having the heavy not being able to attack on offense there. We also see Lazy Bear hasn't been able to do too much because, you know, there's a payload map and there's a lot of flanks and stuff. But, oh, sees Infinite Soldier.
Inso picks out K-Cod, the spy there, and so K-Cod, the sniper, is down. Gonna be big old sniping lanes now that blue can stand in.
I love the revolver usage here. Lazy Bear being really annoying here, but he's gonna be repelled by the sentry. And finally, even with only a level 1 sentry, they're still defending. No dispenser up, as I can see.
Inso, the blue spy, is back at last, right at the end of the map, taking pot shots at the combo with his ambassador.
Yeah, K-Cot is also in a really good spot here. He's going to be battling the other sniper.
K-Cot's going to be in trouble because Inso's right behind him.
Yeah,
there goes K-Cot again!
Yeah, well, you know, if you're standing in the back and you have the Razorback, but you're all the way in the back of your team, you're going to die to spies regardless of what you unlock you use. So, very nice, well, kind of unfortunate positioning there from K-Cot, and look at this push. Oh wow, man, this is going to be tough.
444 now, but this is the point you're talking about is so hard.
Yeah, if you have a sentry, it's hard to push.
Right.
I mean, the sentry is just being rebuilt here. It's really late, and they only have like, they have like sentries. Soldier's going to come up and shut this sentry down, and this sentry is no more. And there's a heavy and a sniper with a Razorback. You should really have Girardi now and throw that so the heavy can chew through everybody, but you don't have it.
Down goes the medic. Everyone down almost. Wow.
Oh, wow. 5 minutes, 26 seconds. There might not be a long game, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty convincing, but we've got to have to see.
It's all good.
It's all good.
This might not be an hour-and-a-half match like you were maybe anticipating. Could be
I was just going to say,
you know,
look at the frags. We have to subtract, like, I guess 20 points from Pinky. So he has, like, 31 or something. But yeah, overall, pretty heavy frag here on... It's all good side as they have switched teams.
I've never done the sandwich thing personally as heavy. I think that's it's cheap. Do it real. Do it the real way, heavies out there of the world.
Well, we've kind of established before the game that points don't matter, except
right
now they do.
It's like, whose line is it anyway?
But
Everything is made
this.
up and the points don't matter.
K-Cot is second fragging to his team, and which meaning he hasn't been doing a lot of the work. And the other sniper, he's at the bottom, and this is like a sniper-oriented map, so he hasn't really been able to, like, his team is doing so well, he doesn't need to do anything. He's like, you know, guys, I can just stand back, you guys can kill them, you don't need my help. Which is really rare for Swiftwater, because Swiftwater, sniper-friendly map. So let's take a look at the defense coming out here out of It's All Good. Same defense, sentries are slightly further ahead. And
yeah, almost a carbon copy defense.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm wondering if either of the... Sorry there, Nyack just killed the Basil there with a sticky trap, which was on the entire roof. Which was pretty hilarious. I have to say, that's why I love this game. And Pinky here...
They got looking for picks.
Yeah, Pinky, I really like what Pinky is doing. He's just running the Fists of Steel. He's like, you know what, as a heavy, I can't really do all that much, but I might as well be like a meat shield that takes reduced damage.
Yeah, tank the damage, absolutely. I totally agree with that.
So we have the spy here, get spotted by Lazy Bear. And we're actually starting to see like a shift in, I guess, in meta, where the scout actually shuts down the spy more than the pyro does. Because, you know, the scout's fast and he can kind of predict where he's going to run. So
yeah, you can get there, sure. Nyack's already up, camping. Oh, takes down the heavy, that's Panda.
So the
going down into flank area, it's just sticked all the way up. They can't come through. Down goes... Oh, wow.
Oh,
Basil Faulty and Mint going down, and Uber
nice,
coming in.
some nice pyro on pyro action here, which means that everybody's just going to get blown back, but eventually...
Oh!
Demo Man there as well.
The
But it's not going to be enough.
This flank area is not going to work for Kill Switch. It's not the right way to go.
Another sticky trap coming up here. Whoever goes in here dies.
It was a really great job by Knack, I've got to say, getting up there so quick
Oh yeah.
to shut down that area.
Kind of premature detonation there, coming out of Nyack here, counter Uber pop, and this Uber wasn't really all that effective because now the medic for
Yeah, the med stays up.
Killswitch will have a 20% advantage, so his team's going to be in position. So we might see some pressure coming onto Machete here, who looks mighty masculine, sorry, with that mustache. Pretty cool, I'd say. So we
I
just
think Red may be sensing that at this point may be giving up because they know they're at a disadvantage now with the Uber.
They're actually going to go before the Uber and try and clean something up, but if they lose their heavy, their timing might be screwed up here because Bulo is not that far behind. Bulo has been building pretty quickly. So we
still at 15%.
Oh, they lose their heavy. Oh, this is going to be crucial for their push.
Hurt.
It's only like they're going to have Uber now pretty soon, and they can't go in with just a pyro, but they do have a teleporter, so maybe they can time this correctly. They have 10% dwindling away, and now nope. Bulo's
they're going to get it. Wow.
So very much unfortunate that he should have waited and used that opportunity here. And Lenny on the top here, same position as before. Maybe this is the new meta soldier. Shoot some rockets. Can't really do anything as this defense coming out of It's All Good is looking pretty strong.
Killswitch has got to get something going. They've got 2 minutes 40 to figure this out.
Pinky finally deciding to use his gun and scare the enemies away. They're like, oh no, Pinky has a weapon! Run away!
Another ambassador kill there by the spy.
Very nice indeed. And so, oh, okay, he decides to not camp the teleporter, but he's gonna zap. He's gonna zap.
Scoreboard doesn't reflect it, but Inso's been doing so much great work. He's been taking out K-Cod a lot. He's got a couple med picks. He's been doing a great work as spy.
Killswitch spy's in a really good spot here. Does get spotted immediately. Nice back checking coming out of Pinky. And look at Fanny. He's like all the way in the back, so like, there's nothing for him to do because they die before they get there. He's like, I'll watch the cart.
Look at Inso cam right now. Inso just took out the soldier, the sniper, and he's still up. He's working on it. He's gonna, he's maybe gonna go down now.
Great counter work by me, catching all of that, of course.
What does Killswitch have to do? Do you think you abandon the upstairs push? Do you try to just come underneath, or what would you do right now as Killswitch?
Probably strategize for the next round, because this one is pretty lost at this point.
Yeah, a minute and a half. I don't think mathematically they can do it at this point.
Yeah, it's not possible. So I guess now would be the time to like kind of just calm down if things are hectic and stuff like that, and just kind of get your footing back. Because the defense here like is really spot on, and they've been matching their timings here. And Uber exchange coming out, nothing's gonna happen. Body blocking going in, and the medic's actually stuck inside. Uh-oh, this isn't good.
Oh wow.
And yeah, he goes down, and well, they did get the heavy. Oh, maybe like and some nice sticks coming out here. Infinity Soldier.
Jeez, can't believe Blue stayed up there.
Well, they did salvage that pretty well considering what they lost and how that went. They get some kills, but it's unfortunately not going to be enough for this round, and looks like It's All Good is going to be taking the first one. Pretty convincingly, I have to say.
Yeah, very convincingly, and Killswitch maybe starting to sense their 4-0 undefeated record coming to an end.
Yeah, but you never know. Like maybe they figure out a counter strategy. You never know.
Oh, absolutely. Now, do you think when we switch sides here momentarily, do you think that Killswitch can come out and roll like It's All Good did in the first round?
That depends. Totally. I would like to see them try and hold the first point, if that's like even possible with the current meta and how things work and stuff like that. It is possible to hold it for quite a while, and if you can stall it and kind of just stall it all the way. Kind of what happened the first round was that It's All Good got this momentum and they just kept it all the way. And yeah.
There it is, 5-1. So that's first half going to It's All Good. Just a fantastic offense. I'm still kind of shell-shocked by the offense, and I wasn't even playing.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Scary.
That offense, like, there was never really a huge push to take down the sentry. They just kind of went in and just killed it. Like without an Uber, from what I saw. Usually, like I used to think I know what to look for on this map, but with these guys, it's like, nope, we just do this, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, you think they are not going to attack head-on because usually attacking head-on won't work, and then they just attack head-on and it works. It
worked, yeah. I mean, one thing, I'm looking at the frags, and one big discrepancy I see is with the demo, is the blue demo, Pazo Faulty, I think that's Emilio Estevez, 7 points versus Nyack doing so much work, and so having your demo held off the score sheet, but certainly, you know, so much of blue team was held off the score sheet. That's kill switch.
Yeah. I also think Pinky did a lot of work, except like he has like the fake sandwich thing, but he did like passively he did a lot, like just showing that having presence is really important. Like having that maybe one heavy you know, just pushing the cart like they did actually helped out a lot, because like he survived and pushed the cart at the same time, and then when the push was over he kind of just went back, pulled out his minigun and just cleaned up whatever was left. It's kind of like, you know, in those horror movies that, like, if all the good guys are together, they will die. So they have, like, if the hero arrives later, he will be able to beat them because, like, the damage is already done, kind of.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, classic cleanup kind of thing. I understand what you mean.
So I think, like, if Pinky would, like, have gone in there with the minigun, he most likely would have died, but because he survived it, yeah. So let's see if that stamina thing comes into fruition here, because they have been playing for how long? 7 minutes or something?
Right.
8 minutes. Not very long. So yeah, Pinky definitely my favorite so far, just because of those Fists of Steel.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, if I prefer a player up to this point, it's been Inso. Yeah, I have the Red Spy. He's been doing so much fantastic work. I've just been following him a lot.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to see anything because I've been trying to focusing on like what usually happens, and the Spy killing like 3 or 4 people in a row usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing work with his ambassador. He's been taking out K-Cod a lot. He got like air shots on soldiers and all kinds of crazy craziness. So, question now. So this map, Swiftwater, both of these teams are very skilled and they know what to do. They understand the meta and what, you know, they have the game sense of this map. So do you think it comes down just strictly to DM only in this case, where both teams know what to do?
I think it's more, on this map, positioning and timing more than deathmatch skills.
Yeah?
And it just seems like it's... Like, usually I think if they would have played King of the Hill, I think Killswitch would have had an advantage. But this one is kind of more timing, teamwork oriented, more than usually deathmatching stuff. And it just seems like it's all good. They just have that timing. They have that synergy. Like, if you look at their timings when they attack, like, whenever they attack, their Spy is, like, always in the back, and he always gets, like... Like, they were supposed to, on the... what was it? On the 4th point, they was going to push. He killed the Pyro, and then when the Pyro was down, they utilized the fact that they didn't have a Pyro, and they just attacked. So, yeah. Second round coming up.
Yeah, certainly. Both teams have good skill and good DM. I think what it's just been is that it's all good. It's just been throwing off Killswitch's cadence. You know, when they were on that offense, they would push up and, you know, basically not allow Killswitch to put up any kind of defense. So we'll see how Killswitch does this time.
Yeah, I'm really hoping, like, I think not having a plan that's like, oh yeah, you know, we're just going to carry the sentry out of here if it gets too rough. It's like, I think that was kind of the mistake they did, like having a backwards teleporter. Because it's kind of like when you push, like if a truck is coming towards you and you have a truck, trying to stop the other truck by going backwards is not going to stop the other truck, I guess. Kind of with the push. So I feel like they should just stand their ground and die with the sentry and then just pick it up from there. Because I don't think, like, like if you pick up the sentry and the rest of your team dies, then you will have this little timing where your sentry is all by itself and it gets focused really quickly. We kind of saw that happening.
Well, all jokes about truck analogies aside, I think Nyack did such a great job as a demo, and so we'll see if he can do that again this time.
Stick it up the roof here, and let's see if he gets some kills here. Once again, I'm watching the roof. No, actually, it gets disarmed by more bombs, because that's how you disarm bombs in TF2. You just explode bombs on them.
Of course.
Let's see if the Spike... Oh!
Like real life.
Oh, Spy did not get by. So I'm going to be watching the free cam here as, well, Nyack is down. Basil is down
already.
Well.
That's a big deal, yeah.
Yeah, neither team has a demo man right now. And keep in mind that this opening right here is the only choke point to get through, because it's not opening, and Fanny gets a headshot on K. Oh, actually takes on K-Cod. Oh, this is nice. He can just pick at the cart right now. But now, Killswitch is getting in position here, and they have the Uber to go. Sentry does get taken out.
Yeah, edged out. So blue rolling along pretty well here now. Killswitch rolling along.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Yeehaw!
So, kind of just left the sentry there and left it to die. Didn't even bother taking it back. So let's see.
Uber's popped, and so here comes blue trying to throw off this. It's all good defense, but Bulla's got his Uber as well.
Oh, it looks like finally Killswitch has some positional advantage here if they can salvage this push here. Oh no, they're gonna lose. Oh, they lost their heavy. This is not good. This is not good. But they did secure this upper ledge area, which is very key to taking this.
Yep, Spy still up there.
But it's now going to be up to the cleanup crew to make sure that It's All Good doesn't instantly retake it, which they just did. So that's unfortunate. They have their demo.
Yeah, I mean, just losing their power classes that time was Killswitch. Their heavy and demo was down, and they just had no one to stay up there. You can't hold an area very well with a spy and a engineer. Down goes Lenny, the red engineer.
You can actually choose and pick who dies here, and didn't get the kill on the heavy. Just does throw to Girardi. Does get a nice little.
So it looks like Killswitch is abandoning the strategy of going up above. Maybe sensing that there's no level 3 and just trying to come through tunnel. They're getting shut down.
The point is to push the cart, and as long as if they allow you to push the cart, you do it, right? Don't wait.
Killswitch is forgetting that It's All Good has this big walking sentry gun, and now here comes Blue Uber. Billo's still holding on to his Uber.
Yeah, they're
doing a good job to not pop.
Well here, nice cleanup here by Lazy Bear taking out K-Cot.
Ooh, down goes Nyack there. Unbreakable caught him, snuck through his sticky trap, and rough break for Nyack there. He didn't dead his stickies in time, and he went down.
So cam right now, I feel like something's going to happen. Probably going to get the soldier. Gets him.
Blue's going to pull this cap off, so here comes Killswitch.
Almost got the pyro as well, and he survives. Same the dead ringer. Yeah, Inso is in a really good spot right now. I think watching his cam is where something's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last time he was doing so much work.
So he's just hanging out, but also if you take he's going to get the drops out on his scout. Nope, does get spotted.
The blue trying hard to throw off this red defense now. Blue's demo coming in, but a little slow to the fight. He's going to back off. Asda
is actually getting in position here. He's down below. He's going to come up here, and let's see if they have the timing here. Yeah, it does get the sap on the sentry, but nothing else but that. Just a minor
Blue's got no roll
now the
going.
sentry's level 3. Only level 1 dispenser for now, so if they just keep firing at the sentry, it will eventually fall.
Yeah, I think that this gun is in an easy position to spam out.
It's actually gonna be up to K-Cot right now if he's gonna. He has to get a pick here. He can't duel the sniper. That would be a waste of time. He has to either focus the sentry, time it with a rocket of his friend, or get the NG or something. And he's gonna get the NG.
Yeah, I mean that gun is not gonna stay up for very long. That's one of the spots on third where it's easy to spam out from the upper window.
If K-Cot would only charge his gun and fire at the same time his soldier was, he would have been able to do this. But we don't see this synergy at Killswitch that It's All Good has. You can bet your ass that It's All Good would have timed that with their sniper and their soldier, but they didn't. They could have gotten the sentry for free, but they just didn't. They're not working. They're not helping each other as much as the other team, and that's probably the main reason why things aren't working too well for them right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Killswitch just lost their demo, and so you can't spam it out with a lot harder to spam it out without a demo, we'll say.
Yeah, Basil here just rejoining. It's actually going to time it up with an Uber, but it is going to be Uber versus Uber, and let's see how this push is going to go.
And Lenny's moved his gun now, so he has his gun up in maybe, although he's taking a lot of heat from the heavy. All of Killswitch now up in that upper flank area.
Yeah, but he has a sniper with him, and sniper sentry in this spot is really, really good. The sniper is running the Girardi. There's really no point to run the Razorback because he has his pyro checking his back for spies constantly. And this is pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, this is the classic defense on third. We've got blue Uber popped. Are they going to get the gun?
They got the engineer and the sniper, which was two very nice picks. Nice positional Uber there. But the sentry is still alive. It's still up, but there it goes down.
And they still got that walking sentry, Pinky, who's just kind of coming in for cleanup crew like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, maybe we'll... Oh, no! Oh, yeah, well, actually, okay, never mind.
And so with the stab, and the cap goes down. So
yeah, it was nice work by the Pyro. I was just like, man, maybe the Pyro can get, the extinguisher kill, but the Pyro's like, no, we'd rather get the point instead. Because they do get this forward spawn here, so that kind of was their plan. That's kind of like, you run forward, and then you stumble, and then you fall, but you run at such a high speed that you actually do a forward somersault, and you're like, oh yeah, totally meant to do that. If you ran any slower, you would have facepalmed. It was kind of like one of those pushes.
kind of like you're on an analogy kick today.
Yeah.
You're with the super analogies. It's usually me. I'm usually the analogy guy.
Well, free to step it up here.
Yeah. Something about somersaults, forward somersaults.
So we have Pinky here doing just.
It's all good. Has no gun up.
Yeah. So let's see if they're going to be able to defend without a gun until Lenny can get something up.
Yeah, Lenny's got his dispenser, but he is just fighting right now. A lot of good pressure coming from Kill Switch. He has a level 1.
The heavy got caught.
Panda going down. That's a huge blow. Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh, the soldier. Oh no, the soldier actually stopped his airstrafe to go. Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, forces the Uber. That was very nice. Counter Uber popped by the blue team actually in order to. Oh damn! The demo went flying. Takes out the sentry.
Oh jeez.
Doesn't get the dispenser, but that's okay.
Pinky cutting down some of those classes though, and just sort of shutting down this blue push.
Yeah, Pinky is doing very nicely right now.
Yeah, the heavy can be so strong at area denial on this part of the map as long as he's using cover to his advantage, and Pinky certainly is.
Yeah, and also just using chip damage. Like a lot of heavies, they usually won't fire unless. Oh no, the medic is by himself. Bulo is by himself. The spy's right near him. Oh, he did spot the spy. Did spot him. And
down goes that gun again. Great job
he's
by
still alive here, but he isn't Girardi, and he has been spotted. So that could have gone really wrong if he was in another position here. So push coming on here finally.
Looking like they're gonna fall back to last now. Inso is just kind of hunting, waiting though for a blue player to come his way.
No, we're just watching the Asda cam right now.
Here comes Inso. Oh, he whiffs again. Shut down there. Inso gonna feel heat. Blue Spy is right back at last, and he's going for the med. He gets the medic. Down goes Bulo to the backstab.
Man, I feel like I'm really unlucky right now because I was like, you yelled Inso, and I went to watch Inso, and then the other spy I was just watching did something.
Distraction play, but Blue Spy Asta.
Yeah. He was in a really good spot though, so I would assume like he would have been able to do something. And
he's with this soldier now. Nobody even notices. They're just jeez.
Gets the stab.
Gets the heavy, yeah.
Falls in the pit.
Oh, he falls in the hole. Classic Swiftwater move.
Yeah.
Falling in the hole.
Probably uttering some curses right about now, I would assume.
I would be cursing, yeah. I mean, the spy and the soldier were in behind from blue team, and no one saw them. That might have been their chance, and they just gave it up.
Yeah, also Fanny here getting the kill on the heavy, of course buying their team some more time to set up.
We're already at 8+ minutes, and so certainly not seeing the push that we saw in the first round, but still not too bad. We're at last.
As that sentry reaches level 3, this point is going to be really hard to take here. If they can maybe do it with a scout, they're kind of just hurling themselves. Sentry went down.
But Red has, that's going to be 2 up for Red.
Oh no, Pinky drops down.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, pretty much. Yep.
8:47.
Not a bad time, but it was
not terrible, but it could be a little better.
Yeah, but not like the first round of It's All Good, fortunately.
So are we going to see a repeat here? Are we going to see It's All Good set land speed records pushing this cart?
Hopefully. Maybe they're going to put a record. They're like, yeah, let's push it casually the first round, and then let's go hardcore the next one. Maybe they're doing that. Opening a little weak. Or maybe not. So yeah,
hook some rocket jets up on the cart and just blast it to last.
Yeah, and so no team is really holding the first point, the first area here. Usually, like some snipers will go here, but they don't really bother.
Yeah, and that's pretty standard UGC, and you know, standard of any league really.
Yeah. So maybe they can cut the first part of the map because everybody just goes through this choke anyway.
Right. Let's just cut it down to 3 points. Let's just make it 2 points only, actually. We'll get rid of all the geometry, all the textures. We'll just make it like a big room. It'll just be like a holodeck.
You get rid of all the textures, but this one, the UGC Highlander texture. That's like an entire map consisting of that only. So, defense.
Yeah, I would play that.
Backwards teleporter. That is going to go towards... yeah, there it is. It's going to go back to the second, so they are going to repeat the same strategy as last time, where they pick up the sentry when things get too dicey. However, this is not going to work if most of their team dies, because they will lose the sentry anyway. And then they would like spend...
And Nyack doing the same thing as last time. Nyack jumped over everything, and he's going to come in now and just spam the gun out and spam the combo out. And here he goes.
K-Kite is actually in a good position to get read on the medic here. Currently, Bulo is just hanging out in spawn.
Nyax on the other side of the tunnel. He's just spamming it out for days. Oh, but he's spotted out by, red spy going down. Inso picking out the other spy again.
And they're kind of just giving up this tunnel for free, and I don't feel like that is a very good move. I mean, they have the sentry, they are going to put it here. But last time, It's All Good is like, oh yeah, we'll just push and kill everything, and then they did. So
here comes It's All Good.
So yeah, let's see. Bulo is the guy here. It's all going to come down to how this Uber is played. If he drops or gets forced early, that's what I'll... Look at this death ball on the card.
Look at this death ball, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like, having the scout and the engineer... Oh, wait, no. They're going to go around the back. They're going to go around the...
God gets Fanny going down. Big snipe.
Yeah. Oh, so this Uber here is going to be an Uber battle to get this upper ledge here. If the Pyro here can deny for days, and... But, oh no, the medic isn't connected on him.
And in they come.
They need to get this Pyro.
Bad news bears. Rudy just fighting, can't get him.
And here comes the counter Uber. Yeah. Oh no, this push was not good at all. Oh no.
Rudy was stuck trying to flare the other Pyro, and that one was certainly won by Unbreakable.
Yeah. So currently, Killswitch holds the first push, which they didn't the other time, which is good for them. It seems like they have their foot. They're kind of bunkering down. So K-Cot, look at the K-Cot angle. He's all the way in the back. Kind of just hanging out. Just gonna go back into spawn and get something. Let's see what Inso's up to. He's up to some shenanigans. He's actually in a really good spot. Timing this with a little soft push, might be able to get the sentry. Let's watch him. He's currently close.
Yeah, Red's actually got a slight advantage, but it's shrinking. It's about a 5% advantage.
So he's in a really good spot, man. Nope. Thanks to this bicycle, he didn't be able to do anything. But hey, he escapes. Does get spotted. Doesn't get anything done. That was really unfortunate. Very nice work there of the Pyro, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unbreakable. But hey, they lost the sentry, so I guess that was a nice distraction.
Unbreakable's been doing great work, actually. The Pyro's the unsung heroes, maybe, at times.
So yeah, Mint actually lost the sentry and is rebuilding now on the third point. It's only going to be level 1. Don't think that you can carry it through spawn because it explodes.
Right.
So you have to be careful with that, so he's just going to build that up. And wow, Timing's moving forward on this cart, and I think he's going to lose the sentry, man. This is going to be really hard to hold.
Yeah, it's going to be tight. It looks like It's All Good will be able to just take this right in.
Uber is going to, of course, buy them some more time. Nice headshot coming out of Fanny. Taking out the Pyro, and if anything walks out that door, he just kills it. Yep, kills the spy.
Yes, I mean, wow. Red Demo is doing a great job to stay alive there, but here comes It's All Good.
Yeah, and spending all that time, all those 20 seconds plus on that sentry to just have it blow up again. Oh man, this is looking pretty grim for a Killswitch right now. Oh man. But it's looking pretty good for It's All Good.
15.
Depending on which point of view you take.
Well, yeah, it depends what team you like, right?
I like the winners the best.
I like the winners too.
Oh, big backstab! Inso takes out the medic. That's going to buy them a lot of time as long as Bulo can stay alive. He's so weak.
K-Cot's trying to do work here.
The spy's close to Bulo. He's just going to leave Bulo because he was low on health himself. Yes, no, actually not.
K-Cot's just clicking some heads.
Yeah, the spy just gets
K-Cot picking out Pinky there, finally.
Demo Man's going to go down and actually force the Uber. That is what they wanted. But Mint, oh no, I feel this is a mistake. Kind of a 2-forward sentry. You can't be in the front with level 1. Oh
yeah,
no.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, he has to get back on the last point and get that level 3 up as fast as humanly possible here. Oh, can Infinity Warrior go to Infinity and beyond? Can he get Bulo? Bulo has 16 health. He jumps, misses, and he dies courtesy of this little sniper right here. It's Fanny.
Little sniper. Yeah. Inso's in behind. Inso's going for the engineer right now with his ambassador still.
Yeah, Mint is getting a really hard time here. Uh-oh, Inso. He's in a good spot. Gets the heavy.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like the nail in a coffin right there. On last,
yeah,
there's no center, there's no nothing. It's all good. Looking to be pretty strong. Sniper's still not running the Girardi because he feels the Razorback
comes Unbreakable.
Helps. But they are defending somewhat somehow. Counter Uber.
Uber popped.
Yeah. Oh, but they left the cart. Actually, the scout could have
just gonna get on it.
And they are defending. The Lazy Bear could actually have pushed the cart there, but I guess they're showing them some mercy or somehow, something like that. Because this is huge backstab
there.
Is it 3 minutes left? 3.5 minutes. It's really close. The sniper's on the lower ground, medic's on the high ground. Sentry is just being rebuilt here. Huge Uber advantage. There's going to be Uber coming in here pretty soon. Yeah, here comes the Uber, pop really early, taking absolutely no chances. And, people are on the cart. Oh
my god, oh my god, what are you doing?
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's the match. That's GG. And so just like that, that's the match for It's All Good.
Yeah, I'm kind of baffled now because usually, Swiftwater matches don't go this far on usually the two best teams. Usually it's a bit more even than that. But I guess just It's All Good had kill switch number in this map. Like, Mint couldn't really hold the sentry down. Didn't really do all that much, and that was kind of the reason. Like I mentioned earlier, It's All Good helped each other so much. They were so good at like working together. While I feel like KCOT was in so many spots where like Girardi could have saved him, but he had the Razorback. Of course, anybody who knows me, I have like this grudge, like kind of a grudge against the Razorback, but not really. But I feel like in this situation, like you need to have all, like when you're losing, you need to have all the possible output damage that you can get. And Fanny, he usually wears the Razorback, but here he had Girardi, and I think that like also helped because 33% more damage.
It made a big difference, absolutely, but I mean, I think that KCOT had no choice. He was feeling so much heat from Inso, the Spy, the whole time. He was getting headshotted by the Spy, and indeed Inso was doing work on the whole entire team. And so, yeah, maybe KCOT's decision may have been the wrong one.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, he usually uses the Razorback for, not having to worry about the Spy, but he still got headshotted by the Ambassador. And Fanny, he was just like, you know what, you watch my back and I'll kill stuff. And his team was like, all right, cool. And he didn't get stabbed that much, which is usually how it goes. Kind of like
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, teamwork makes Razorback obsolete. Anyway.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, we saw great teamwork from both sides, really, and we saw, I mean, there was great skill and great play from both sides, but I think in the end, It's All Good sort of did the better job at, like you said, timing and throwing the other team's timing off and their cadence and shutting down their defenses, and I think that was the difference in the end.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, thank you guys for watching so much. This has been Blackout Gaming TV. I've been GPS. With me has been
Getawhale.
Yeah, I was kind of just like, I'm not going to say your name this time. I'm going to throw it out.
That's me. That's okay. Yeah, I'll jump in with it. Getawhale. That's my name.
So thank you guys for watching so much. We will be back next Monday, I think, with more UGC action. So
yeah,
stay
sounds
tuned.
Good. We'll see you guys then.
Like, comment, subscribe.